What's good, fellas? Welcome to this presentation. All right, we're gonna talk about some good shit. All right, how to be a powerful ass man is you can't be afraid to lose her. You can't be afraid to lose whatever girl you're talking to or dating or in a relationship with or whatever. Like, you can't be afraid to lose a woman. I'm going to tell you why. Because the woman, she wants to see your strength. She wants to see how powerful you are. She is actually testing you subconsciously to see your strength and see your weaknesses, and so she can get, where you're at with things, right? She's gonna poke at your insecurities, your weakness. That's why, if you've dated a woman or dealt with women, you'll see they'll kind of challenge you and test you and poke at you. It's not like a bad thing, really. It's just they're showing you your insecurities and your weakness. This actually can make you more powerful as a man if you pay attention. Instead of getting into your feelings and your emotions, why is she saying that or whatever, pay attention. Look at what she's saying. Why is she testing you? Why is she challenging you? Do you have an insecurity around whatever she's talking about, right? Or maybe there's a certain area that you're fucking up in, and that's why she's nagging you, right? But you're having a hard time detecting. That's why you got to step back and look and see, what's going on here? Am I being a pussy in certain areas? So getting back to this idea of, you can't be afraid to lose her. When you're afraid to lose a woman, what's going to happen is you're going to soften your beingness. You're going to filter your communication. You're going to try to do something. You're going to try to not lose her. What do I say so that I don't piss her off too much so I don't lose her? Or how do I be so I don't, ruffle her feathers or whatever? That's not grounded masculinity, bruh. That's not a beast. That's not a sexy beast. A sexy beast, he's just a beast. You know what I mean? He just is. It's kind of like the sun. The sun is just going to shine. Like, it doesn't give a fuck who's saying, oh man, it's too hot, or oh man, I wish it would rain, or whatever. The sun is gonna shine, bruh. Okay? When it rains, the rain's gonna come down and pour. It doesn't care who doesn't have an umbrella or who doesn't have a raincoat. The rain's gonna come down. The rain just is what it is. The sun just is what it is. And I'm saying a man is a man, and that's it. Okay, a man is supposed to be whole. He's supposed to be powerful. He's supposed to be strong. He's supposed to have an abundance mindset, knowing that any woman that shows up in his life can easily be replaced because he knows he's attractive, right? He knows he can go out and get women easy. And if you don't feel that way, you need to get to this point. You need to get to this point. You need to work on your character. You need to work on who you are. Become your best self. Your best self gets women. If you're not getting women, it's because you're not your best self. Straight up. Okay? You're not tapping into your potential. You are more attractive than what you think you are, or where you are. You can do a lot better, and you know this shit. The thing is, are you willing to put the work in to get there? I had to put in work to become who I am right now. I could easily just be no muscle. I could have no accessories. My communication skills could be trash, right? I could have no sense of style, right? I could have no ability to calibrate my communication. I could have no business skills, right? What girl am I gonna attract if I have no value, bro? You see what I'm saying? I worked on my value. I became valuable as a man. A man's value is his survival value. Are you winning? You have to demonstrate that you're a winner. You have to demonstrate that you're not afraid to lose anybody because you're just a fucking beast. That's the power. That's the energy. That's the vibe. And that's what's attractive. That's the bad boy. Why is the bad boy so attractive? Because he doesn't give a fuck, bro. Because he's not afraid to lose her. He knows he can replace her easy. Easy. Right? So you need to get into that mindset. If the bad boy can do it, you can do it too. You don't have to be a bad boy. Just be a good dude with an edge. Be a cool dude with an edge, right? A cool dude that's just not going to get pushed over or whatever. Like, I'm not necessarily trying to be a bad boy or anything like that. I'm just not a pussy. That's it, right? This is just me just being in my masculine energy. That's it. Like I embrace my masculine energy. I used to be, passive. What is it? Passive aggressive. I used to be shy, quiet, all that shit. But why was I being like that? Right? Because I was afraid to go into my masculine. I was afraid to be a man. I was afraid to say the wrong thing. I was afraid to do the wrong thing. Right? A man is not afraid of none of that shit. A man will make a mistake and learn from his mistake, and that's it. A man is not trying to be perfect. He's just being a man. He's just being masculine. He's just expressing himself. That's it. If he makes a mistake, he'll learn from it, and you'll get better. Like, that's how you gotta be, bro. Like, with your life, you gotta live your life. You can't live your life with this whole, oh, I don't know, if I do it, I might fuck up, or if I approach her, she might reject me, or whatever. So you telling me you're just not gonna do anything? You're just gonna walk past her and just be a non-existent? You know what I mean? Just live a lame-ass life where you have no adventure, you take no risks, you're just boring as fuck? That shit is whack, man. You know that shit is whack. If somebody was gonna write a story about your life, bro, you want that story to be cool, man. You want it to be a good-ass story, a good-ass movie. Somebody would actually want to sit down and watch it. The only way your movie is going to be good is if you live, if you go out there. You go and have these experiences. You go and make yourself the most attractive version of yourself possible. You get to this point where you get women, you know what I mean? You have this abundance mindset, so you easily know you can replace a woman. It's not like I'm saying like, oh, every woman you meet is just easily replaceable. Yeah, you're going to meet some amazing women or whatever. But just know, if you're always increasing your value as a man, that means you can get a better woman. If you ever lose a woman, but you're a man that's always evolving, the quality of women you can get is going to improve, right? If the quality of women that you're getting is not improving, then you got to ask yourself, what's going on here? Am I not improving? Am I getting worse? Right? Because that doesn't make sense. Like, think about it. If a woman is a 8, and then she goes and she works on her looks and she becomes a 9, she's gonna attract better men. Same thing as a man. If you're as a man, your value, your personality, your characteristics, your confidence is certain one level, right now. But if you improve it, obviously you're gonna attract higher quality women. And so you gotta understand this when you're talking to women, when you're dealing with women. Know that you're a rising stock. You're a rising stock, bro. Your stock is going up. If you're working on your shit, improving yourself as a man, learning, studying, you know what I mean? Going out, having experiences, going, talking to women, working on your business, right? Or if you're in a job, leveling up in the job, trying to get promoted, trying to bring more value to the workplace. Whatever you're doing, bro, working on your physique, working on your style. If you're doing these things constantly, your stock is going up. Your value is going up, bro. You don't need to, be, oh, man, I hope I don't lose her. Or, man, I hope she texts me back. Or hope she doesn't flake. Who gives a fuck? There's too many women out there for you to be focused on this one woman, hoping that she does exactly what you want her to do. Stop resisting shit. Stop resisting their communication, right? If she's not acting right, if she's flaking and shit like that, just level up, bro. Just bring up your value, right? Let her miss out. Let her wonder, man, I shouldn't have done that, Let her feel like she made a mistake, like she fucked up, right? Don't beg for, oh, please, why didn't you show, what happened? Why are you not answering my call? Or why didn't you show up? Or, you could have told me, or what? Who gives a fuck, bro? Go and live your life, bro. You're a man. Right? For all you know, you're over here worrying about, oh, she flaked on you, whatever. She might be literally sitting in the dude's lap while you're texting her or calling her. Like, don't embarrass yourself, bro. Like, if you're going to embarrass yourself, do it in a way that makes sense. Embarrass yourself because you're going out trying to start a business and you don't know what the fuck you're doing, but you're still growing and learning from it. Don't embarrass yourself simping, that's the word, right? Simping for a girl, or putting her on a pedestal and all this shit. What value is in that? You're not going to grow from that. That's just stupid, right? It's a waste of your time, bro. Bro, you got to see yourself as a king, bro. A king is like, yo, man, it's an honor if a woman gets to be in my presence. What if you actually had that mindset, though? What would that do? Your communication would be more impactful, bro. You would know what to say. If you believed you were a king, you would know what to say. You would just say whatever you want to say, because a king can say whatever he wants to say. He's the king. It's the slave that can't say shit. The slave is like, oh, I can't say the wrong thing or else, they're going to tie me up, I can't say the wrong thing or they're going to hang me. Like, get out of this slave mentality, bro. You're a king, bro. The king says whatever the fuck he wants to say. He does whatever the fuck he wants to does. And if he fucks up, he'll say, yo, my bad. That's how I am, bro. If I say something and I really fucked up, or I really violated or some shit, I'll tell somebody. I'll be like, yo, my bad, bro. I didn't mean to do that. Right? You like if you fuck, but you still want to be in your masculine energy. You don't want to be walking around apologizing and shit. But just know there's gonna be, you want to learn how to calibrate your communication. That was something I had to work on. Right? That's why I love cold approach pickup, because it gives you an opportunity to work out the kinks in your communication. To work out the kinks in your beingness. If you feel like you haven't been in your masculine energy, so now you're starting to get into it, it's gonna be a little uncalibrated at first. People might not understand what are you doing? Why are you so aggressive? Blah, blah, blah. So you gotta learn how to calibrate it, right? So one of the ways to do it, at least how I did, is this cold approach pick. I'll go out and talk to women. I'd work on my character. I'd work on my communication, work on my beingness, right? So I can, design this beingness that gets what I want in life. Whatever you want to get in life, there's a beingness you have to become. There's a version of yourself you have to tap into, right? Maybe you need to work on your communication skills. Maybe you need to study more, get some more knowledge. Maybe you just need to get around some more women. Maybe you're just not talking to enough women, bro. Maybe a woman, maybe you're an attractive guy. Like sometimes guys are like, they're already pretty attractive and shit like that, but they're just not getting in front of enough women, right? Or maybe they just need a little tweak here and there. You know what I mean? You gotta just take responsibility for yourself and say, oh, yo, what do I need to do to get these results, bro? And you wanna lock in on a goal, lock in on a vision, right? You don't wanna have 1,000 goals, 1,000 visions, so you're all scattered all over the place. One of the things I do is I lock in on a goal. I know what my priority, I know what my goal is right now that I'm focused on, and I focus on it, and I lock in. And I don't stop. I don't, sometimes some people will set a goal, and then when they meet adversity and they meet obstacles, they think, oh, I can't do this, maybe I should change the goal. Don't change the goal, bro. That adversity, that challenge, that's what's going to create that character. That's what's going to strengthen your beingness, strengthen your mind, strengthen your ability to handle your emotions, strengthen you as a man, make you more grounded, right? How do you become grounded as a man? It's by going through tense situations, right? It's by going through challenges. It's by having adversity and handling that shit. That's where your confidence comes from. Where does confidence come from? It doesn't come out your ass, bro. You have these experiences and you demonstrate to yourself and prove to yourself that you can handle anything, right? You gotta think about it. If you're alive right now, that means you handled a lot of shit. So you can handle more shit. You can handle more shit, bro. You as a man, you can handle anything your life throws at you. You can handle it. You gotta start getting this, right? So if you approach a woman, you get rejected, you can handle that shit. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing, bro. Right? The fear of rejection is holding a lot of people back. It used to hold me back. I would only, at first, when I used to go out and approach women, I would only approach the girls that weren't that cute, because I was afraid if I go up to the ones that I really like, I get rejected. So what am I doing? I'm limiting myself, right? You can't be limiting yourself, bro. This is your life. Your life is precious, bro, and time is going. You're not getting any younger. You're getting older, bro. So you need to start doing shit. You need to stop, let go of these stupid fears that are holding you back. Fear of rejection, that shit is stupid, bro. Because even if you get rejected, life goes on. It's not like, okay, you get rejected and then your head falls off. Nothing happens, bro. It's just the girl says no, and then you could literally go and talk to the next girl and say the same exact thing, and that girl might be like, oh my goodness, you're so cute, or blah, 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 right? I used to test this shit out. I would go out and I would have the same opener, right? The same opening line. And I would just say it to a bunch of girls. You get all these different responses. So it just shows you, bruh. There's different girls out there. Some girls are gonna fuck with you, some are not. You gotta go and find your girls. Your girls are out there. Not every girl is for you, but your girls are out there. You gotta go and get your girl, bruh. But she's looking for you in your masculine energy. She's looking for that grounded version of you. Fear of coronavirus. Bro, you gotta watch my video, bro. I made a video where I talked about, yo, during the coronavirus, I had one of my best years of my dating life. Last year was one of the best years of my dating life, and that's when the coronavirus was the most, when it was like most serious, most heavy, where they had us locked down and shit. Bro, fuck a fear of a coronavirus, bro. That shit's holding you back. I'm telling you, your life is right now, bro. These little excuses, bro, like, figure it out, bro. Figure it out. Fine. If you want to do online dating, become a master of online dating. Figure it out, bro. There's like these techniques and shit. I ain't a fan of online dating, but my thing is no excuses. You feel me? No excuses. As a man, you can't be making excuses, bro. You just gotta realize, like, yo, you make excuses, you're just not gonna get what you want, period. So if you're okay with not getting what you want, then all right, bro, you're in the wrong group. This is a group for dudes that want to be beasts, bro. Dudes that want to be sexy beasts. Dudes that want to handle their shit, that want to get what they want in life, that want to win in life and get women, right? Win in life and get women, bro. Enjoy life. 9s and 10s don't get approached as often as you think. That's true. And when they do when they do finally get approached, the dudes are usually like saying some weird shit or walking up very, awkward and shit like that. That's why you want to work on your confidence as a man. You know, you want to be proud of yourself. Like, what do you need to do to become proud of yourself? When you look in the mirror and you're like, man, I am the shit. Because if you walk up to a girl with that vibe, she's gonna at least be, even if she has a boyfriend or whatever, has that 10,000 boyfriends, she'll be interested in the guy who walks up and he looks like he's winning. He looks like he's loving life. He looks like he is just, man, he's just feeling it. Because there's an energy. You gotta remember, communication is energy transfer. When you talk to somebody, all that's really happening is a transfer of energy. You know? Like, the words you say, okay, people are listening to the words you say, but what they're really listening to is how you make them feel, right? It's how you make them feel. So you gotta remember, when you approach a woman, how do you want to make her feel? Make her feel like, whoa, who is this guy? Like, that's what I go for. When I approach a woman, I want her to feel like, yo, who is this guy? Why is he so confident? Why is he so relaxed? Why does he not give a fuck? You know? Why is he approaching me? He looks like he already has a girlfriend. Like, that's what you want her to feel. You don't want her to feel like, oh my God, here we go again. Or, oh my God, this guy, he can't even say hi. He's like so nervous or whatever, right? If you're walking up to girls and you're nervous and shit like that, I'm not making fun of that because I used to be nervous, right? But what I'm trying to tell you is this is something you can work on, right? You can improve this as a man. You know, you can get to a point where you can handle the tension of an interaction with a woman. You can work your way up. You know what I mean? I worked my way up. As I said, when I just started, I wasn't able to walk up to these girls that I found attractive. I was too nervous. I was too shy. I was too, had too many self-limiting beliefs and stuff like that. So I worked my way up, man. I'll be real with y'all. I used to talk to old ladies, bro. I'd go up to old ladies, man. I would talk to the old lady. I'd talk to the old man. But this is good, man. This is how you warm up. This is how you get in that social mood. This is how you get your vibe going. You know what I mean? And you build it up. You build up your confidence, right? If you're not at level 10 yet, you start where you're at. If you're at level 5 or whatever, work your way up. Don't say, oh, I'm at level 5, so I'm going to just say, fuck it. No, say I'm at level 5, and my goal is to get to level 10. Or, you know, be more realistic. Say, okay, I want to get to level 10, but right now I'm at level 5. I'm going to focus on getting to level 6. Right? So you do whatever you can to get to level 6. Then you're at level 6. Okay, let's go to level 7. Boom, now you're at level 7. That's how I did it. When I started, like, working on my game and getting good with women, I was at level 0. I might have been at level negative in the sense of I didn't have much experience with women, with girls. Because in high school, I was a shy dude, right? So I didn't really have like opportunity. I didn't really interact with women, right? Like I didn't really have a lot of conversations with girls and stuff like that. You know, I didn't go to prom. You know what I mean? I never had a girlfriend in high school. You know what I mean? I never kissed any girl in high school. You know, I left high school as a virgin, right? I didn't have these experiences. But when I got out of high school, you know what I mean? As a young man, I said, yo, I gotta do something about this, bruh. Like, what's going on here? This whole, like, relating to women and connecting with women and stuff like that, it wasn't coming to me naturally, right? And we all have our childhood experiences. Now looking back, I know why that was. I had some past trauma, some things that happened in my childhood that kept me restricted in my communication and my ability to connect with women. And so instead of me blaming my parents and saying, oh, why didn't they show me how to do it, or why didn't this, or blaming this person, or da-da-da, I took responsibility. I said, yo, I got to do something about this shit. I got to create and design the character I want to play in life. I got to design the beingness I want to be in life. The kind of man that the kind of man that I look up to, I need to become that man, right? There's certain men that you look up to that you think are cool, that you like the qualities they have in their character. You like the way they carry themselves. So why don't you become that, your own version of it, right? I didn't try to be nobody that I'm not. I just saw different qualities that I liked, and I took them on. I said, yo, I like when a guy's confident. I want to be confident. I'm going to work on that shit. I like when a guy's intelligent and able to communicate and articulate his thoughts. I'm going to work on that shit. I like when a man is knowledgeable. So I'm going to work on that shit. I like when a man is, you know what I mean, not a pussy. So I'm going to make sure I'm not a pussy, right? All these things, instead of me like just looking at somebody and saying, oh, he's cool, right? And just letting him be cool. I'm saying, no, I'm cool too. Let me be who I want to be. And you actually have this power to design yourself into how you want to be. Like literally, if you want a certain physique, you can make your mind up saying, oh, I'm going to work towards this physique. You know? If you want to be more attractive to women, you can literally make this a goal and start taking necessary steps every day to become more attractive. If you want to make more money, you literally can make this a goal and start getting creative and resourceful and see, how can I make more money? What can I do? You know, what actions do I need to take? You know, who do I need to contact? Who do I need to get in contact with, right? You just start like taking your life into your own hands, bro, and become a master of yourself, master of your life. You know, forget about leaving things up to chance and hoping shit happens and all that. So no, man, let's take some responsibility and make some shit happen. That's where I'm at. It's like discipline every single day, right? This is something I say. It's like, yo, if somebody was recording your day, there was a camera following you throughout your day, would you be proud of your day? That's the question I want to ask you. You got to be proud of yourself, bro. You got to love yourself. You got to actually like the person you are, or love the person you are, right? At least like the person you are. Some dudes walk around, they don't like who they are, bro. How you supposed to like get women like that, bro? You're going to get some toxic ass women. If you want some quality women, you got to be a quality man, straight up, right? You got to bring value to the table. The woman is bringing replication value. You bring survival value. How are you going to make her life better? How do you make the life of others better? You know? How do you make the life of others better? Are you benefiting others? When you show up, do people get excited, get happy? Oh, yes. Yo, Trey's coming out, man. Can't wait. Yo, let me hit up Trey. Like, you want to be that guy that people want to hit up, bro, because you have value, because you're a cool-ass dude. You know what I mean? And you want women to think about you. You want women to think, when she gets horny, you want her to think of you. You want her to think, man, I wonder what Trey's doing right now. Let me text him. That's what you want, bro. But you have to get to this place where you don't even give a fuck. It's funny, when you don't give a fuck about the woman, that's when they want to fuck you. Here's what I mean by that. Is because I literally named the video. What did I name it? I named the video "Don't Care" or you don't want to. What the fuck did I name the video? You don't need her or some shit. I forgot what I named the video, bro. I was just flowing. But the point is, you don't need any girl, bro. Right? You can't be afraid to lose her. There we go. That's what I named it. You can't be afraid to lose her. If you're afraid to lose her, then you'll lose her. Right? If you're afraid to lose money, you're going to lose money. If you're afraid to lose your success, you're going to lose your success. If you're afraid to lose the game, you're going to lose the game. Yeah. Right? You can't be afraid of nothing, bro. A man, you can't be afraid of nothing. Like, you can feel fear. Here's the thing. Here's what I mean. You can feel fear, but you don't let it control you. You don't let it consume you. You just see it for what it is. Okay, this is part of the human condition, but I am not the fear. I can decide to act from a place of courage, from a place of strength. I can decide, I can take the courageous action. I could take the be decisive. I can be clear. I can be intelligent in my decision making. I don't have to act from a place of fear, a place of weakness. The emotion, here's what happens. The emotion comes into our system and it tries to get us to act right away so we don't think. And what we need to do as men is we need to be able to put the space and have enough control over ourselves that when that emotion comes in, we can observe it and experience it, but we don't act from it. That's power. That's when you get power. That's when you become conscious. You're no longer being controlled by your emotion. Whatever your emotion you're feeling, it has you doing shit you don't want to do. Some stupid ass thought comes in your head and then it has you, breaking your code and not doing the shit that you said you was going to do. And now you regret it and now you feel like shit. You go to sleep and you can't even sleep because you're like, fuck, I fucked up and all. No, bro, like discipline, focus, intelligence. These are qualities you want to make valuable qualities in your life, in your character, right? Integrity, being a man of your word. When you say something, do you mean it? Like, this is actually one of my pet peeves. Like, when I make arrangements with a man, if we say, yo, we're going to meet up at this time, I expect that man to be there at that time, bro. Like, be a man of your word. Like, these things is what make you strong, but this is what makes you proud of yourself. You want to be confident? You got to hold these values that you think are cool. Whatever values you admire in a man, you need to actually embody these values, embody these characteristics. That's where your confidence is going to come from. If you're not really living how you want to live, if you're not really being how you want to be, you're not going to be confident because you're not being that dude that you admire, that you think is cool. You see what I'm saying? Like, you want to actually be this person that you think is cool, bruh. Right? Like, start being him now. Like, that's literally what I do every single day. I got tired of trying to, they talk about fake it till you make it and all this shit. I'm like, fuck a fake it till you make it. I'm going to be it right now. I'm going to be it to the best of my ability, right? So let's say, let's say I'm like, I don't have no muscles or whatever. I'm not in shape or whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get down and do 100 push-ups. But let me do what I can. If I can only do one push-up, then boom, I'm going to do one push-up every day until I can do 2. I'm going to do 2 because you can be proud of that. If you're doing your best, then you can be proud of that. That's all I'm saying. We as men, we need to see how can we become our best selves. That's what I'm saying here. I'm not saying trying to be somebody else, trying to be this man, I'm not trying to be nobody. I'm trying to be my best self. That's how you become irreplaceable. When you get with a woman, you want to be irreplaceable. You want to be a guy that's so unique that if she leaves you or cheats on you or whatever, she's not going to be able to find nobody like you. So she's literally going to miss out. It's going to be her loss for real, right? That's what you want. These girls, they cheat on dudes and they leave them and they do this shit because the dude gets complacent. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. A lot of times the guy doesn't want to take responsibility. He's going to say, oh, she was toxic or she was this or she was that. But what did you do, though? You might have did something wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I look at my past relationships, and yes, I was in relationships with girls that maybe weren't the best as far as, like, their mindset, stuff like that. But I also look at the relationship, and I look to see where I could have been better. What are some things that I could have done better? Because it's, at the end of the day, if you want to be empowered, the only way you can be empowered, the only way you can get better, the only way you can improve is through responsibility. Blaming somebody else, it will make you feel better because you don't have to take as much, you don't have to take on that blame or whatever, but feeling better is not what's going to make you strong. You want to feel good because you're being strong. Not feel good because you're doing some weak shit so you don't feel no pain. No, I want to feel good because I'm doing my shit, because I'm winning, right? I put in my work. It's like I want the feel good of doing my exercise, doing my workout, the feel good of feeling accomplished after. That's the feel good I want. I don't want the feel good of oh, let me skip my workout so I don't have to go through the workout. That's a different type of feel good. That's some pussy shit, right? I ain't about that. I want the beast feel good. I want the lion feel good. When the lion just finished devouring the prey and he's like, I just devoured that shit. That's that feel good I want. I don't want the feel good of, oh, I ran away, you know? So I feel good because I ran away from the challenge. What? That's not attractive, bro. That's not going to create the life you want. That's not going to get respect from other men. It's just not going to do anything for you. All right, so look, I mainly just went into this beingness of just being a powerful man, just not giving a fuck, man. You know, not being afraid to lose a woman, not being afraid to get rejected. Like, just forget about being afraid of anything, right? Like, experience fear and do it anyway. That's the type of vibe we on here, right? I experience fear, you know what I mean? And I still do shit, right? Sometimes I don't feel like doing shit, I still do it, right? Because that's my character, that's my beingness, that's who I am. That's what makes me the man I am. It's because I do what I say I'm gonna do, that's it. Doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter if I'm sick, doesn't matter if I'm tired, doesn't matter none of that shit, right? I handle my shit and then I you know, make adjustments later. So if I'm tired, I'm gonna still do my shit, but maybe later I might take a nap. Okay, that's fine. But I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm tired, so I'm not gonna do my shit. No, I'm gonna do my shit, but then I'm gonna make the necessary, you know, adjustments later. So I go and take a nap, or I take a supplement, or whatever I gotta do. And then maybe I look at it and I say, okay, you know, maybe I need to add a couple more hours to my sleep, you know, routine or whatever, right? But when you give your word, when you say you're gonna do something, bro, this is what's gonna change your life, make your life better. Is when you just become a man of his word. When you say you're gonna do something, you do it no matter what. Right? That is a trait that I can respect, right? I want my boys, my homeboys, my friends, my family, I want them to be the type of people when they say something, I could trust their word. You see what I'm saying? I don't want no people around me that's, you know, I can't rely on. You know, and I don't want to be a man that if I say something, it doesn't mean, it don't mean nothing because there's no substance behind it. There's no character behind it. There's no integrity behind it. Right? What is that? You know what I mean? Like if I'm dealing with a woman, you know, if I say, yo, I don't take disrespect, then I don't take disrespect. You see what I'm saying? Like if she does some shit that's disrespectful, I gotta check it. I gotta let her know, yo, that's disrespectful. I don't take disrespect. You know what guys do when you're afraid to lose the girl, you compromise. You let her disrespect you, like, I mean, you know, she just called me a bitch or whatever, but I mean, I don't want to say anything wrong because I don't want her to get too mad or whatever. You're afraid to lose her, so now you're being a little bitch. She just called you a little bitch, and you're actually being one for real, or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you an example of some shit, but there's so many different examples of you know, guys be in these situations where they get a girl and they start compromising because they're afraid to lose the girl. That shit makes you weak. And I'm telling you, when you demonstrate weakness to a girl, you're turning her off. She's not gonna come out and say, hey, I'm getting turned off. But just know that's what's happening, right? Because if you understand female nature, you understand, you know, women are looking for a strong masculine man. That's what turns them on. When you're leading, like if you notice when you're on your shit, when you're doing your shit, when you're leading, when you're being masculine, when you're being proactive, when you're being assertive, they get turned on. And in the bedroom, of course, you know, in the bedroom, if you're like passive and you shy and timid in the bedroom, they're like, what the fuck is this, right? Right? They want you to be dominant. They want you to take the lead. They want you to flip her around and whatever, put her legs in the air and all that shit. They want that shit because that's masculine energy. That's what allows them to go in their feminine, right? And it's good feelings. It's good vibes. That's what we all want. Good feelings, good vibes. That's what we want. But you as a man, you want to create good feelings, good vibes. You got to put your work in too. You got to have the yin and the yang. You got to have both sides. You know what I mean? You got to put in the work and then you get the reward later. Right? And when you're putting your work, when you're doing your shit, like, you know, reward yourself. You know, this was something that I had to work on. You know, I would go hard, I would do all this shit, and I wouldn't reward myself. It's like, no, reward yourself, bro. You don't need nobody to reward you. You reward yourself. You take yourself out to, you know, maybe you've been really disciplined with your diet and you've been on point with your workout and shit. So go and take yourself out for some ice cream one day. Like, yo, I was on my shit. I'm gonna go and have an ice cream today. Or, yo, whatever you like to do. I haven't played basketball in a little minute. I'm gonna go and play some basketball today. Like, reward yourself when you're doing your shit. You know what I mean? You don't need nothing from nobody, right? When people give you stuff, like, I accept it and I'm grateful and I'm thankful and all that shit, but I don't need anything from anybody. But I had to work on myself to get to this place. I had to become whole. You actually have to love yourself, you know? Like, you actually have to love yourself. So the only way you can love others is by loving yourself first. If somebody's trying to love you and they don't love yourself, they don't really love you. Straight up. They're trying to manipulate you into thinking they love you. No one can love someone until they love themselves, because how are you going to give something that you don't have? You cannot give something if you don't have it. Okay? Anyway, fellas, I'm about to end this video. If you are a man and you're watching this, right, and you feel like you're not a beast, man, like you feel like you're playing below your potential, you're not really doing what you're supposed to do, you're not really being how you want to be, right? You know, you're not really taking action, you're not really being decisive, assertive, right? And you want some support, you want some guidance. I have a program, it's called the Sexy Beast Program. It's where we work together one-on-one, and I help you, you know, handle these 3 core areas that I found to be very powerful areas that you can work on that will make you attractive and allow you to basically achieve your goals in life. It's this grounded masculinity, authentic expression, and leadership. When you're grounded in your masculinity, it's essentially being able to handle life, handle challenges, handle adversity, handle the woman's shit test, handle anything, but stay in character, hold your frame, stay powerful. Authentic expressions, be able to express yourself, to be the real you, to let the real you come out, right? To let your uniqueness come out. And so you can be valuable in your own way. You don't have to be anybody else. You just be you, but be the best version of yourself, right? And then leadership. You got to be a man who leads, a man that goes after his goals, a man that does his shit, a man that makes shit happen, right? So this is a one-on-one coaching program. We work together. I help you handle these areas. We focus in on a specific goal you're trying to hit in regards to your dating life, right? If you're trying to get a girlfriend, or if you just want to get abundance, or you just want to become the most attractive version of yourself, or you want to build up your confidence, whatever it is, we focus on those things for 3 months, working together one-on-one. If you're interested, just hit me up. I'll give you the details. Peace.